Good morning. We are parked at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and when we woke up, it's about 8:15 right now, so 10 minutes ago, I saw two cruise ships off in the distance, and then I can tell right off of our bow, there is another ship. It looks smaller than ours, but I don't know which one it is. We're waiting for our room service breakfast to come, and John just made our coffee. This is so awesome to have in the cabin. Oh my goodness. We were really worried because when we went to bed last night, it was blowing rain sideways. You could see white wind going across this whole set of windows, and you could feel the ship being impacted by the wind pretty severely. And there was lightning and all kinds of stuff. Today, it turned out, or so far, is sunny. It looks really nice.
Perfect day.
Our breakfast is supposed to get here between 8 and 8:30, so it should be here any minute. And then we will get ourselves together and head over to Oasis Lagoon. That's where we want to start today. And then we'll head to South Beach. Unless something just amazing catches our eye and we go that direction, that is our plan. And John's going to bring the GoPro, which will make it so that wherever we are, you can basically explore on your own while you're watching the video. Just drag the screen any direction and it's interactive. You can look at me rambling, or you can just watch what's going on around and pay attention to whatever you think is cool. All right, here came our breakfast. Let's see. Well, actually, it's not as much as we had on our dinner stack. Well, we had 9, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we have the same number. These are hot, I'm assuming. That's why they're covered. So we have eggs. Oh, I think we might have received 4 separate plates of eggs, bacon, and sausage. 2. Oh no, God, we really did. See, I wasn't sure if we were gonna have one, like for each scrambled egg, we'd have 1 scrambled. So I said 4, and we got 4 orders. Oh boy. Well, we can take some of these and make them into bagel sandwiches. And the bagels and English muffins come toasted. That's nice. Pastries. Blueberry muffin and croissant. Okay, so I ordered 1 of a lot of this stuff, and I think because I said there were 2 of us, they're delivering two portions of it. Yeah, because I ordered 1 fruit thing and we got 2. So it's based on the number of people. And then I ordered 2 orange juice, 2 raisin bran, 2 fruit yogurts. Kudos to Royal because Princess delivered us plain yogurt every day instead of the fruit one we asked for. And they have whole milk for the raisin bran. And then these are the cream cheese. Cool. They brought us coffee cups. I don't know why, because we didn't order any drinks other than the orange juice. But anyway, that is plenty of food. Now we know. Don't order 4 eggs. Order the servings of eggs you want. We were hearing some creaking, and then this guy comes up. I guess they're working on something out here. That's funny. I think he's gonna wash our windows. Okay, we are ready to go. It's not quite as early as we wanted to get out, but we are hopefully gonna still beat the crowd to Oasis Lagoon. We've got our towels. We're bringing 2 towels each, sunscreen, water bottle, hats, sunglasses, and a map of Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And we'll see you out there. Hopefully we'll get some cool seats by the pool at Oasis Lagoon. And Basil's gonna be there, so we'll try and catch him. He said he'll be at the pool bar, which is really cool to swim up to. We have found an umbrella here, right on the skirt of Oasis Lagoon, I guess. So the sign entrance, if you're coming from that beach, is right there, but we came from the other side. And we got nice shaded, like 4 rows from the pool, which is awesome because the other chairs are in the sun, even though they're under umbrellas. So I think we're gonna put on sunscreen and then hop in the pool. It's really warm enough to, even if that water is cold, go and experience it. you have to walk quite a ways. I think that you can take the tram, but they don't have signage at the outside of the ship telling you, like, if you don't want to walk half a mile, then get on the tram right here. But people were lined up. I assumed they were lined up because they had excursions, but I think we could have caught the tram, and we will on the way back. And the crowds are rolling in. What time is it?
10.
It's 10 when they say this reaches its peak capacity. And Serenade of the Seas is docked with us today. I have never looked at that ship. I don't know about its capacity or really anything, where its home port is or whatever, but it looks like a similar size to ours, maybe slightly smaller. They're not scared of people. There's a cherry here. I think you want it. A cherry and an orange. We're in this little nook, and John just went to get us some more ice water. It's still sunny, but there are some questionable clouds coming in, so we're going on 11, but we'll see how long the beautiful day lasts. So far, it's really nice. It's just that the Mio getting all the way to the bottom of the ice water. It's strawberry watermelon water, and then plain water. We're riding the tram. We're on like a double tram. I'm not really sure where we're going next because we want to go to South Beach, but see? Maybe we're about to get...
And the vehicle to the very front will be the first one to leave.
What? What about it?
I don't know. We're going to switch off.
Okay, we're switching.
Those have gone back to the ship as well. I'm trying to take you there.
Oh no, we don't want that. Nope.
I'm going over here.
We're just going to ride the bus until we end up at South Beach because I'm not really sure what's going on. But I guess that smaller bus goes to the ship. And, we caught it at second to the last stop, so we'll show you the ride. I'm back on South Beach for the first time in 3 years. They have built this place out like crazy. So right over here is the complimentary snack shack. What I really want to do is swim out to the bar because they have a swim up bar that I'm sure you saw on my, gosh, I don't even know, was it Majesty of the Seas cruise? Anyway, they have a swim up bar. So we want to do that and look at how this landscape has changed because I filmed it when we were here. And I know to the left is the bar that I waited for the tram at and I made my really good friend. Woo! Anyway, we'll show you once we get out to that bar. The first giant change here is that the swim up bar is only like 20 feet from the shore, where it used to be. Wait, I mean, I guess they built the sand up because you would have been way out here without you getting up to your knees. Remember, I'm gonna link you to my previous video of this same exact spot. There were benches all around that bar. Look at all the birds. My God, how beautiful. This has changed incredibly. And I am up to my chest already. And we're out only this far. Now, each of these spaces where I rented a clamshell, right where I'm looking, for $40 for the whole day, or maybe even $30, it is now like $300 for one of these umbrellas. What do you think about South Beach compared to where we just were? It's so different.
It's so different, and it's awesome in its own way. I love the guys standing on water. We have literally Jesus Christ over there.
See, this is what I was saying. When I came here before, look, all the way over there, you can see people standing. They have done something to make this area deeper because it was shallow all the way out to where those people are standing. And they called it a swim up bar, but it was a walk up.
Well, it's a walk up for the Jesus Christs of the world.
And then the bartender, when I was here last time, it's in my intro to my channel. We were sitting here, the bartender made shots for the entire bar. It didn't matter if you had a drinks package or what, everyone got the shot. And it was a huge party. I don't even hear music going on right here now, but we're gonna go up there. Look at all those people walking on water. And those people paid $3,000 to sit there. It's an ocean loop. I'm not really sure if you pay to rent these little ringworms in the sea, but several of them are empty.
This is an interesting little thing. It is not part of the Paloopa family. It is a ring with mesh underneath, last to the bottom of the ocean, maximum 3 people, and you can sit in it.
The birds are always chilling. Let's see what they have here. All right, we ordered 3 orders of mozzarella sticks and then the Shack crispy chicken sandwich and funnel cake. So I'm gonna run over to the condiments and get us set up with that stuff. Be right back. Lemonade, tropical mango, strawberry, kiwi, and water available here right at the snack shack where you get condiments. It's beautiful. John's getting his last look at the beach before we go back to the ship. We'll actually go back to Oasis Lagoon and then the ship. Oh, that's us. Here, right is where you can find the Breezy Bay Beach, where we have the Breezy Beach day bags. And also a snack shop. The snack shop will be open until 3:30. All snacks are complimentary. Here left is where you can find Oasis Lagoon swimming pool. It's the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean, and it also has a swimmer bar. You can also find Oasis cabanas. Well, I'm back at our umbrella. John went to find some kind of charging station and he was shocked to find that the bar is using all of their outlets for everything that they're doing here. So I'm not really sure where he went, but I'm just sitting at our chairs. We grabbed some of the fruit punch and the tropical mango water that they had. All aboard is not for a couple hours, but we don't want to be in the final group of people heading that way. So anyway, I'm gonna relax, dry off a little bit because we were in the water there at the swim up bar. And then once we're dry, maybe we'll head back to the ship. We don't have a lot going on tonight, just this hanging out in the Sweet Lounge and enjoying. I do think this is kind of a perfect day, honestly. We each had 2 drinks, which ends up being like $70 total, but it really is a perfect day. You can do whatever you want. You can go to whichever location on the island that speaks to you. There are maps available all over the ship before you get here. So just plan ahead, think about what you want to do, and then choose a location. The one thing I would think they might do, just as a money-making thing for the cruise line, is allow people that don't want to be waking up right at the crack of dawn. Well, to me, 8 a.m. is the crack of dawn. But if you want to reserve a seat in a certain location because of whatever, like we've seen a family that went by, sat next to us, and then the dad said, well, I really want to be where I can watch the kids while they're in the water. That is perfectly valid. It makes a lot of sense. And so for somebody like that, maybe they want to choose their location, their seating before they arrive and reserve it. Let people do that for $5 a chair so that you aren't rushing out to make sure that you can find somewhere on Oasis Lagoon. No, it's not a huge money-making thing, but it's also something that a lot of people would take advantage of. I would too. I don't even really care where I end up. We just landed 4 aisles back from the pool and we're happy. But if I had the opportunity to choose my location and know where I was walking as soon as I got off the ship, I would pay $5 a person for that. It also, with 2 ships full of people, would be an opportunity to monetize 7,000 customers that just want that tiny little perk. I don't know. There's a lot of ways they could turn this into a money-making thing, and for now it's all free. But anyway, it really is a perfect day. So the weather app, according to the ladies who were sitting there, tells us that a storm is coming in about 15 minutes. John wandered off to find a charging port, and apparently he did because he's still sitting wherever he found himself. And if he's not back, I'm gonna have to ditch him. He has everything that he needs to get back on the ship, so I'll meet him at the room. It does look a little sketchy in the sky. I'll show you.
Everyone, please hold this cross off for security. Make sure your name is right.
We are back on the ship and we just beat the storm. We could feel some sprinkles coming to us, but it wasn't bad. And the hot tubs are really full, but they just look so inviting. We honestly don't care about the other people in there, and maybe us plopping in is gonna make other people leave.
We do it fast enough.
We're gonna go grab some new pool towels because I turned in our old ones. We'll see you after the hot tub. The next thing we have going on tonight is gonna be cocktails in the Sweet Lounge. Last night we pretty much made that dinner. We'll probably do that again. Tomorrow we have sabor, but I'm very glad that we're not doing specialty dining every day. Honestly, I already feel like we're eating too much food, and we didn't even have dinner last night. So this is a good end of our entire month at sea. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
John, I can hear in the shower. He's very unhappy with something. We're still in Coco Cay. It really is a beautiful, beautiful location. Everything was awesome. The only thing that I would complain about, if I was looking for complaints, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not actually complaining, but the only thing I would improve on is the treatment of people trying to catch the trams. We rode the tram twice while we were on the island. We did not catch one from the ship because it wasn't like a very well advertised opportunity that we had to get direct service to wherever we wanted. So we walked our way off of the ship to Oasis Lagoon. Honestly, we could definitely use it after all the food that we've had over the last month. I'm not, saying that we need a cart driving us anywhere. But if they're offering that service, it would be good to just know when you get off the ship. Anyway, the first tram driver that we saw as we were disembarking shouted at us to keep left. Well, okay, if that's the rule, make it very well known with signage. We had just walked off the ship and just been yelled at by the people in security getting off of the ship. So we weren't even thinking about the pier. And I am very used to, you have to stay on the right or within the yellow lines. You don't go toward the part of the pier that you could fall into the water. No problem. So I did recognize those yellow lines, but we were not outside of them. And this tram drove by and was like, keep left. I was like, okay. That was our first experience with the trams. Then we went to Oasis Lagoon. We spent a few hours there. It was really nice. I mean, I think anywhere that you go that we experienced today, you're going to enjoy your time. It really is great. Let me make this so that you can see some more behind me. Anyway, you're going to enjoy your time pretty much anywhere that you go. We had already planned like a month ago that we wanted to visit Oasis Lagoon, then go to South Beach, because South Beach is where I spent my time the last time I was here prior to it becoming this whole theme park type place. So we took the tram and we had to chase the tram to get on it. Where we were seated, I think I showed you that the entrance to Oasis Lagoon was right behind us. All these people would gather there thinking that since it was an entryway to one of these places that the tram would stop there. Well, it didn't. It would drive past that location and stop. You kind of had to chase it to get on. So we did. We chased it, hopped on, and it took us, said we were at the last stop. We had to switch trams in order to get to South Beach. South Beach was awesome. We went out to the float up bar, got a drink there, and then had lunch at the snack shack. We caught the tram without any issue back to Oasis Lagoon. Well, then this lady that was sitting next to me told me there was a storm coming. And so we wanted to get on the tram, the last tram before the storm was gonna hit. And it kind of just went by without stopping. It was at whatever full speed is for the tram, 10 miles an hour. And it slowed down a little bit as it passed us. So I went running to try and catch it. And the tram driver was like, "What are you trying to do?" Yelled at us. And it's like, obviously we're trying to catch the tram. And obviously if you see me running after the tram and you didn't slow down, you intended on leaving me. That is the only thing I would complain about. Everything else I thought was awesome. Drinks, we went and got drinks at two places and they were $34. We each tried the drink of the day, which is a Coco Loco or something. Then when we went to the floating bar, we got a Long Island iced tea. Then we came back, we went into the hot tub. We thought we were gonna go into the solarium hot tub, but I mean, it started with 17 people in it, and at this point it has around 30 in each one. So I said, let's go to the main pool and take a look at that. And we got in, and the first thing someone said to us is, "Were you at the game show last night?" Which we were. John got pulled on stage. And it turned out like half of the people in that hot tub at least had been at the show, including the two captains of our team, and they really did a good job and put in all the energy that was required. But it was funny because you don't normally see the same people on a ship more than once. And now we have seen these team captains. John saw someone on the island and the person asked him, "Weren't you in the show last night? We thought you were a plant because you were all prepared for everything." We weren't. I don't know what.
Kingston and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Were the two dudes.
Kingston and Jeremiah thought he was a plant. When the game show started, they did a few quests, and one of them was like bring up cruise cards with 3 different colors. Well, we have silver cards right now because this is my first cruise as platinum. So John gave his card and they couldn't find a single team that had more than blue cards. Our team had blue and our 2 silvers, and the team next to us, team 4, had blue and a gold card, 1 gold card. They had to lower the requirements of the show to only 2 colors. And then they asked, now who in the audience has silver cards? And John and I started cheering. We were the only people in the whole audience with platinum cards. I don't think that the entertainment director or whoever scheduled this understood what it is. And I definitely give them leniency on it because not many people understand or know what Quest is after it has been away for 2 years. It's supposed to happen on the final day because then people can leave without facing anyone who they embarrassed themselves in front of. Also, you just don't schedule something at 11:15 at night on a day when you arrived in port at 7 a.m. It was just very poorly planned. Anyway, because we raised our hands as having platinum cards, I think that looked like we were older, or it like put that thought in people's minds because, at least in my opinion, John does not look old. So one of the next quests was, okay, choose the oldest person in the group, in your team, the oldest man to come down. And don't rush him, you know, let him take it slow, as if it was gonna be like 80-year-old people. John's like 47, he's not old. A bunch of people in our team start pointing him out and saying he's the oldest person and telling him to go up on stage. So he got pulled up and I took video of it. I'm not sure how early I started filming because it was kind of a surprise to me. When they say we want the oldest person in the crowd, I'm certainly not expecting my boyfriend to be the one that they pull up. But that speaks to the demographic on Royal Caribbean kind of too. It was really fun. Our team did not end up winning. We weren't even in the top 3. And so when we got in the hot tub today, it was this whole topic. And we heard it on the island. We heard it from several people saying, we got robbed. And if anyone asked me, I would think the same NFL people are running these shows. People were very upset about losing. Okay, I'm gonna hop in the shower and then the suite lounge is gonna open. And we don't really know what's going on tonight. We'll be studying the patter in the suite lounge. Sail away should be happening here soon. And I do believe Coco Cay is the perfect day. Is it 4:30? 4:25. So all aboard is in 5 minutes. It's still pretty out. And it's Caribbean night, so we're wearing Caribbean dress, Caribbean top, and flip-flops. They may still be having the sexiest man competition. So, oh! Look at the water crashing against the shore up there. Wow. It's $1 to play that game, $2.50 to play this game, $1.50 each to play that, $2 to play this, $1.50, $2, $1.50, $1. Wow. We got our drinks here at the Suite Lounge, and aren't they beautiful? And very on theme with the Caribbean night. Look at John in his Caribbean shirt. What? Oh, I ordered for him the Kentucky Summer.
It's really good.
And then I got the Curacao Cosmo.
Fruit puree. Like mango or something.
That one matches my dress. So sun is gonna go down soon, and I think we'll be taking off shortly. It's really a gorgeous day. Oh, sorry, just taking a quick photo. Here is the selection of snacks for tonight. Watermelon with cheese and balsamic, tomato with pesto cheese, some shrimp and deviled eggs. And then I don't know what this ball of cheese is, but it looks very sharp. So we got that to cut it with. Okay, here is perfect day as we leave.
Those letters are huge to be able to see them from here.
Over the past couple of days, I mean, literally, we've only been on the ship 2 days. My card has slowly delaminated. Then I realized that every important information piece is on the laminate. So there it is. This wouldn't work. If I were to go show this to a crew person, it will not help me. They actually need that, the barcode. So this card, even without any information here, will still function. And I'm tempted to keep using it like this because I know my cabin number. I know everything that's important that's on this card. But we probably should go to the desk and have them replace it. But I kind of like this. This is a ghost card that still has all my info on it. Look at this beautiful evening. The sun is almost down. We've just been watching it from these seats here in the suite lounge. And this guy, Sam, just came by and was asking us how we enjoyed our day. He starts talking to us about ports. And oh, you would like to go, you know, this ship is gonna end up moving over to New York and then doing Bermuda. Last night we're in here, the entire housekeeping management team came in wearing suits, flooded the room. More of them than there were of suite passengers in here, which is intimidating. And like, we were going, what is going on? Are we supposed to leave? Did they rent the place? And no, they were coming to talk to us. 2 of them come over to us and want to know our names and what we think. And anyway, this guy does something similar. Do you know what it was? It was an Effie's salesman who wanted to give us a VIP card so we can take anything we want after hours to Effie. They'll give us a glass of champagne and clean it for us. And I hate Effie. I think you have to be insane at like out of your mind to even walk in the store. Well, we had left the suite lounge. We went to the casino. I lost all my money. It was a real sad story. Then we went back and wanted to talk to Basil, who we saw at the pool today. He's just amazing, actually. Maybe you can see me a little better here. So, on the elevator ride up back to the suite lounge, we were in there with a guy who said it was his first cruise ever. His wife convinced him to come, and I said, well, she knows what she's up to if she's bringing you on cruises. He said, it's my first cruise, and I asked if he got off the ship today. He said, I'm getting off every time they open the door. I don't care where it is, I'm going. So he just had the perfect attitude as a first-time cruiser, and we wished him a good night, whatever, and then we went up, and we ended up in the lounge, and there he was getting hors d'oeuvres. His wife convinced him to cruise, but also booked them in a suite. So you really, in my opinion, of course a suite is awesome, but John's first experience was an interior cabin, and I would always recommend that because you can only go up from an interior. If you're in a suite, you can only be disappointed from there unless you maintain that as your cruising standard. But anyway, Basil, we were talking to, was telling us all about his Caribbean parties that he throws. He lives in Jamaica, about 10 minutes from Dunn's River Falls that I was talking to him about. He said he throws these parties. He showed us a video from his house the last time he threw a party where he hired these vans to bring DJs, liquor, and all kinds of stuff. And just what a capitalizing guy. He is just on top of it. And I think, of course, because of the shutdown, he learned how to make money and survive. But if he were to leave the cruises today, I have no doubt he would succeed because he understands how to create a business and make it profitable. And I have met more than one waiter on a cruise that is like that, and it's really inspiring. They learn from what they're doing here on the cruise ships and then apply it in their home countries, and sometimes they're able to leave serving on a cruise ship because they've started a business. And I think that he is one of those examples. But if Royal Caribbean is smart, they will do whatever it takes to keep him because he provides an amazing experience for the customer. Anyway, we're gonna go watch a movie, maybe do room service later, and enjoy the rest of the night. Really? Have you had any ordered yet for this cruise?
No, ma'am. No orders.
That's awesome. I bet a lot of people don't know that that's an option. Very cool. It's a very cute store.
It's awesome.
We're back in our cabin. What is this? One of their robes supplied to the room. Princess also offers a one-size-fits-all robe if you're elite, and it does not fit. Does not fit. And after a week on Princess, where I'm sure we did not lose weight, I can come on Royal and put on their robe and tie it perfectly fine. One size fits all actually fits me on Royal. How much does it cost you to add 3 inches of fabric to the robe? We are not at the far extreme of fat. We should be able to wear the one size fits all robe because any robe should be oversized to begin with, you know? Anyway, it's 8 o'clock. We're about to watch a movie. I'm gonna stop short of criticizing the entertainment director on this cruise for having nothing going on between dinner and 11:15 when the show that we would want to see, the marriage game show. I would like to go see that on every cruise anytime that it's happening. But if there is nothing going on from dinner until then, and we're not even doing dinner, we have been sitting in the suite lounge. We are best friends with Basil. I mean, no offense to Basil. I think he is very entertaining and I'm really glad we talked to him, but there's nothing else going on. They need to figure out entertainment on this cruise. They need to do, at minimum, karaoke. We don't spend a lot of time at karaoke on cruises, but if that's the only thing happening, at least we might go. We ordered room service. We're gonna watch a movie, and then at the end of it, the dining room will be closed. So we just ordered now while they're available. And once the movie's over, we can eat. And if that happens to fall in the timeline of watching the Love and Marriage game show, we will go to it. Tomorrow is our last day at sea, And then we get off the ship in Fort Lauderdale and fly home. It has been such a long trip, so much fun, so many amazing days. And even though we're not doing like the formal nights or any of the extra stuff on this cruise, I am enjoying it just as much as every other one. It's really nice to be completely back to normal. Here is our whole setup. Fish and chips. That's John's cheesecake, creme brulee. Oh, we both got French onion soup. Wow, that looks really good. And we both got Caesar salads. We're splitting the tortellini and fish and chips. Bon appetit.